हेलो एंड वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम ब्रो। थंबनेल तो मस्त लग रहा। आई गेस इंट्रो चेंज करना चाहिए, ये मैच नहीं कर रहा। अरे इंट्रो मैंने डीबीएल के लिए बनाया है, मैं मेन डीबीएल ही खेलूंगा, उसके लिए इंट्रो। और बताया एंड कैसा है ब्रो, क्या चल रहा है? क्या क्या दिखा दो। अरे मुझे दिन की करनी है, इसलिए मैं 11 बजे कर रहा हूँ, वरना मैं 12 बजे भी कर सकता था। हम तो बढ़िया, जब तक स्कूल वेकेशन है। फिर स्कूल वेकेशन के बाद बेकार हो जाए तो स्कूल से कौन नफरत करता है यार। जी भाई, रेहान भाई ऐसी ऐसी बातें करोगे? सीधा पहले जाएंगे इसके वेपन के बैनर पे, हाँ डोमेन में। चलो तूने पुल करिया यार स्कर्क? पटाखा फोड़ दो उसके पिछवाड़े के नीचे, इजी, खत्म। तेरे को 76 में मिली, मेरे को देख। बारह, ये देख, एक स्कर्क, दूसरी स्कर्क। अब पूरी 70 की पिटी, सॉरी 60 की। हाँ C1 अर्ली, वेपन भी 20 की पेटी पे मिल गया मुझे इसका। मेरी हो जाएगी सीधी, C6 हो जाएगी मेरी। वो C6 कह रहा हूँ, C2। मऊई का, ये देख। बस C2 ही करूंगा। थोड़ा इन्फो मिल जाता डीएम में, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम कर दो। तो किस चीज का इन्फो चाहिए बता, मैसेज कर, मैं देता हूँ। बता तुझे क्या इन्फो चाहिए, मैं देता हूँ डीएम में।
तेरे भाई भी चिपकली का बच्चा है, प्लीज कर दो कुछ, प्लीज
क्या?
कुछ कर दो, चिपकली का बच्चा है तेरे भाई।
मैं क्या करूँ?
देखो
मेरे से नहीं होगा।
जल्दी उठ कर आ।
गाइस देख लो, जबरदस्ती हो रही है। गाइस मेरे साथ जबरदस्ती क्या कर रही हो
चिपकली चिपकली चिपकली,
यार? अलविया,
व्हाट इज दिस, क्या था ये? ओके
गया भाई वापस। लाइव रिकॉर्डिंग चल रही है, जस्ट किडिंग, मैंने कुछ नहीं किया। अरे कुछ नहीं, मजाक मस्ती चलती रहती है।
All right.
और बता यार भाई, सब कैसा चल रहा है?
Add Astra. Thank you for complete.
लास्ट मैसेज पर थोड़ा डिबेट डाले। हाँ कर दे अनर, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, कर दे कर दे। अरे टेंशन मत ले, अगर होगा तो तेरे लिए अलग से, तू टेंशन क्यों ले रहा है? मैं सबका ख्याल रखता हूँ।
Here comes another.
A dash of frost. Rise with the sun. Wrath from the sky.
New.
All right, that was quick.
I will. Stand down.
Burn it down. All right. All right. Let's finish this fast. Off to the freezer. Strike a pose. Light it up.
Done. Sucker. Gotcha.
Incinerate.
Becomes the hunted.
हाँ खेलूंगा, वैलो खेला मैंने, पहले दिन खेला था। अभी मेरा वैलो खेलने का मन नहीं कर रहा ब्रो। वैलो से फेड अप हो चुका हूँ मैं। अरे वो पीसी पे नहीं हूँ, मैं कोई अभी पीसी पे नहीं हूँ। मेरा तू ऐसा सोचता बस तो ठीक है। अब क्या कर सकते हैं, लोगों की सोच गंदी। कसू तो कह रहा मैं कोई भी इसी में आके बोल नहीं दिया, अब उसकी आवाज दबा दी है क्या?
जो दे रखी है।
हाँ भाई, जुल्म कर रखे हैं मैंने।
How dare you? Let the world collide!
Is everyone watching? Is everyone watching?
Yes.
देखूं कितने हैं व्यूअर।
Hear the echoes of the valley! Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic!
गाइस, इस आदमी ने अपनी ड्यूटी मुझे दे रखी है, इसीलिए ये अभी स्ट्रीम कर रहा है।
मैंने अपने पैसे भी इसी को दे रखे हैं गाइस।
लाइव मर्डर।
मर्डर 2 भी बनेगी, टेंशन मत लो।
चाय पी लो गाइस।
वो भी खा लो गाइस।
गाइस, मैंने ये चाय बनाई थी ताकि मैं बैठ के वॉच पार्टी करूं, लेकिन इस आदमी की ड्यूटी अब मुझे करनी पड़ रही है, तो मैं दूसरे कमरे में जा
गाइस
रही हूँ।
नई टेबल बन रही है,
मैं
ध्यान
फ्री
दो, नई
होकर
टेबल आने वाली है, नई टेबल तेरी है।
मैं फ्री होकर आऊंगी, उसके बाद हम वॉच पार्टी करेंगे। अनाउंसमेंट करती हूँ, ठीक है?
पैसे तो अभी लगने वाले, किसमें मेरे किसमें पैसे लगे कर दो।
Let's finish this fast! Off to the freezer! Strike a pose! Burn it down! Right from the sky!
तो बोल दो,
You asked!
मेरा फोन देखा?
नहीं
बेल मार दो।
Incinerate!
यार पूरा चार्जर क्यों नहीं लेकर आ?
यही था वहां पे। भाई काजू, तो मुझे ये तो बता, तू मेरी गांड क्यों फाड़ रहा? काय में पैसे लगने वाले मुझे बता तो दे।
समझ आ रही थी मेरी बात जो मैंने बोला?
कह रहा मैं अपनी जान दे दूंगा, गांड भी दे दूंगा कह रहा।
तो बोल दो, अनाउंसमेंट डाल दे।
क्या डाल दे, किसमें डाल दे? हो सकता करे, हो सकता है ना करे। डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर पे पैसा क्यों लगेगा? जिंदगी सवार दूं, सबकी गांड फाड़ दूं, दुनिया ही बदल दूं, मैं तो प्यार सा चमत्कार हूँ। मैं किसी का बाप हूँ जो आज बन चुका हूँ सच। अब ये मेरा सपना है कि सबके पास ये आशना को। टैग्स आ गए? कौन से टैग आ गए? क्या बोल रहा है तू? मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा।
Don't interfere with the mixing process if you don't keep your voice down.
अच्छा, नाइस। गुड जॉब, गुड जॉब, गुड जॉब। काजू तो गुड जॉब।
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
अच्छा, अरे अपने को टैग मिल गए। ओह, समझ गया, समझ गया।
Let's hope you pull up a face.
एक टैग बना ड्रैगन वर्स पे, मोटे चूचे। मुझे दे दे। क्या? Yeah.
Try and stop me.
Watch this.
Letting crave names echo. A little amused, but showering you a trick. Breath from the skies. How about this? Doors over.
बूस्ट लगेगा, कराओ कराओ, बूस्टिंग कराओ।
All right. Off to the freezer. Strike a pose.
Rise with the sun! Light up the blazing sun!
Incinerate.
कंट्रीब्यूशन, ओ समझा, करेंगे बात इसकी, करेंगे करेंगे, कुछ तो करेंगे। आकर बता दियो। अरे भाई, तुम्हारे सर्वर की तो बात कर ली, तुम मुझे क्या बताओ? नहीं क्या मेरे साथ, मैंने तो कुछ करा ही नहीं। अरे हाँ, कल तो उस बैनर में वॉच टाइम का भी डाल दिया, लोगों का वॉच टाइम होना चाहिए गिव अवे में पार्टिसिपेट करने के लिए, एटलीस्ट 20 आवर्स।
How about this? Showering you a trick.
Burn it down! Breath from the skies!
Doors over. Shall we?
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Instead of confining themselves to the
कर दे, थोड़ा
heavens,
बढ़ा दे,
God should
जैसा तेरा मन करे।
broaden their horizons in the world below.
उसी आईडी का काउंट करूंगा, टेंशन मत लो। तू ज्यादा तेज भाग रही है। क्या है इस इवेंट में? गाइस मोमो हो गया, लाइट चली गई। क्या करना है, आई डोंट गिव अ फक, कर देते जो करना है। एक मिनट गाइस, फोन आ रहा है। हेलो। ये कैसा भाई? हाँ मूवी का फेवरेट है। बट फिलहाल तो स्कर्क कुछ तो गलत कर रही है। ये तो है भाई, गेंशिन के इवेंट्स अलग लेवल के ने। 50 इवेंट्स सही है। वाह कितना डिफिकल्ट इवेंट था, मेरी गांड ही फट गई। Hello Vikas Shokin, welcome to the stream. What's up brother, how are you? बस no bro, I am not a whale, I am lucky. I got like 2 skirts in 20 pulls. So now I'm farming for her.
ये टट्टी इवेंट्स किसने करा? मैसेज टट्टी इवेंट्स
मैंने
मैंने तो नहीं करा, मेरी आईडी से। क्यों?
ऐसे क्या?
क्यों? You wanna die?
यस बैनर में भी दिमाग लगता है, फकिंग फॉन्ट्स। हाँ ये तो है। हेलो शेडो, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम ब्रो। व्हाट्स अप ब्रो, हाउ आर यू, हाउ वाज योर डे? दीजिए let me show you Vikas. Just check this out. See. There is Skirk. Then there is another Skirk. So you know what I mean. I was saving pull for C3 Mavui का, but जब ये C1 हो गई तो मैंने कहा लेट्स गो फॉर C2, और होपफुली अगर मैं 50-50 जीता तो ये C2 हो जाएगी। भेज भेज भेज। सर्वर इमोजी भेज रहा।
जाएंगे कैसे उनपे?
Bro, I was lucky in Arlecchino's pool and Mabuika's pool. हाँ, yep.
ये लोग जाएंगे कैसे?
हाँ, वो मैंने ऑटो वाले से बात कर ली.
तो रात को
Like,
जाएंगे?
I was having 40 wishes. I was on 50-50. हाँ, बोला तो मैंने कि एक सर्वर ये भेज ना, भेज, मैं देखता हूँ कर दो तो in 40 wishes I pulled 3 Arlecchino in every single multi, every single 10 pulls. On Mabuika I did 2 singles and both of them were Mabuika. So yeah, I am lucky, but I have money too. So yeah, lucky and a whale too. And yeah, Vikas Shogin, I am giving away one Valkyrie on every 100 subs I am getting in 5.7 and 5.8 के लिए कुछ अलग है. तो अपने दोस्तों को भी स्ट्रीम पे लाओ, लाइक शेयर करो और बुलाओ सबको, ताकि तुम हो सकता है तुम लग जीत जाओ. गिव अवे शायद तुम जीत जाओ. भेज दिया, रुक देखता हूँ. ब्रो मस्त है, मस्त, मजा आ गया. लगा सर्वर पे, लगा इसे. जितना लग मेरा अच्छा इस करेक्टर पुल में है ना, उतना ही गंदा वेपन बैनर में है. वेपन बैनर का मैं एक भी 50-50 नहीं जीतता, और हार्ड पिटी पे वेपन निकलते हैं मेरे. मजा आ गया भाई, बढ़िया था वैसे कर देता. ये तो खुलेगा लेट. Hmm. 23 करेक्टर्स चाहिए. ओके.
खोल लो तो कुत्ते को पेशाब उशाब करवा लेना जब भी सोओगे तब.
इस बार किसका क्या है? थंडर क्रायो और डेंड्रो.
क्या कर रहा था ये? इसे स्क्विरल.
तीन को 70 लेके जाना है. ऑफिशियल थी ना, ऑफिशियल ऑलरेडी उसमें है लिस्ट के अंदर.
Yeah. सी घड़ी तो देख। ये तो पैर के बैगी तो बना देती है तकरीबन।
क्या किया जाए, क्या किया जाए, क्या किया जाए? चलो डेंसलेफ को बुलाते हैं।
ये
Oh, Tulani and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here. Oh, hey, Kochi-san. Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to trade. All right, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they... That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol for a while. That would count. Yeah, all jokes aside, you're right. The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon. And so... Oh, I'm good. For one, but more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight class. Yeah, that makes sense.
Me driving to the song, me realizing what it
Don't look at
means.
Paimon like that. We are not the traveler. Let's just help with the patrol, all right?
एक मिनट
Otherwise, Beyonce's
इसका
gonna make
मतलब
Paimon...
खुद ही
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look. Thank you both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on, and that'll free me up to check the... Sure thing. Just leave it.
तुमने खाई लोग मिश्री? हाँ मम्मी। मम्मी बुला रही
क्या आया?
आई थिंक इन्होंने वैसे ही गाया है ये। अभी देखते हैं।
तू तो जा, अगर मेरी ये इस बार 50-50 जीत गया, तेरा लूनेटिक पक्का, वो जो भी होता है, वट एवर इट इज।
Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile. Why is it hiding away?
आता है यूज करना, लेकिन बस करती हूँ।
It woke it up. Huh? It ran away. Oh, yes, our reputation in Natland is more fearsome than we thought. Even... You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran... Huh. Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to... Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still... What is it? You look so... Isn't this just a regular old key? Huh. The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from? What do you mean? What hibernation? Wait,
इंडिया तो
you mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Tibet? So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it?
अरे सरफा
Whoa! Yeah, these look identical. So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is... Knew it!
अरे इसीलिए गाया पूरा।
The keys to a spaceship! Huh. Somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien. But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, the simplest explanation is that your sister lost her key somewhere not far from here. Then that hilichurl found it and ducked it. If that's true, it means your sister was here recently. Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Ansan's patrol on a whim. And now we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your
इसे
sister.
इंडियन
Should we
म्यूजिक भी
keep
है।
following this trail while it's hot? Or
ऐसा लग रहा है वो
we
हिंदी
should check
सॉन्ग है।
back in with the Ansan?
इसे
There you
देखिए,
are. Looks
दिखाने
like you
लग
went
रहा
the
है
extra
सामने।
mile today. Thanks for being so diligent.
कोई just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing.
Oh, hey, Eon-san. What's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back to the settlement. We were
जब वो आज
actually just
के
about to go meet up with you.
के गाने
I
गाए
came
थे
here to let you
ना,
know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been cancelled, so the usual squad will be resuming their normal duties. Wait, cancelled? The Abyss Order attacked. Huh? I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large scale. It's like they're preparing one little sect versus the entire nation of war? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So... No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe. Our defenses are holding strong so far. So I'm gonna head to the stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows. If there's any information out there, she's the one people report to. Oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case. Great. Then
देखने वाले आए नहीं, अब वो वहीं पे बैठे हैं।
Let's go see Mommy Mawika. Sexy Huika, Mommy Mawika. Ano to yung iri?
कौन-कौन देख रहा था क्या?
Mawika!
Oh? Ah, great timing, Eon-san. I was just...
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
Could it be revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for our recent victory over the— Oh, seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How the battle's going?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an—
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish. However, this is still a war. So we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me. Oh? In what way?
Yep, that's how it—
I see. If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what her goal could be?
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the— Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, he's been trying to track his sister down and get some answers. But, I see. So you two have fallen out. Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are—
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the— Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right? Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible— Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind. If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
I'll join you. Right now, the collect—
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me.
₹20 वाली चाउमीन देख लो गाइस।
Full throttle!
Come on, show me your
Incinerate! Try and stop me! Incinerate!
अगर मैं तो सीधा बाहर में डाली ब्रेड खरीद के आगे गेम डालते हो
Something
इतनी मेहनत में
my
नहीं करती
collection.
जो बाहर मिलती है ना उस पे भी नहीं लगाते इतनी मेहनत तो उस पे भी नहीं करते साले ये मुझे क्या लग रहा है
Look, it's Eulalie. Huh, I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you— How are things looking? Mawika— Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's— dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so... So, that's how they earned the ire of— They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional— Hey! She's saying your sister has poor taste. Wait, what? Are you saying his sister is a member of the Abyss Order? I only said that because I was mad. Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got— Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. And not a moment too soon. Things were getting awkward there. Luckily, I'll never have to find out just how badly the rest of that conversation— You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Sweet Lolly.
Pyroclastic surge! Switching gears. All right. Hear the echoes of the valley.
Phew, much better. That's impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have. If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order. Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their strong. Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base?
Hey, was there a battle here just now?
The warriors from the battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds. So morale's high and everyone's here.
ऐसे चल रहा है
Fulfill our pact. A burst of flavor. Letting brave names echo. You two. Time to
Light of the blazing sun!
forward. Crush them. What is that thing? Like it's draining the strength right from my body. Find a way to destroy it. The Abyss Order's resistance is faltering. Now's our chance.
अभी बताओ मूवी लगाऊंगी जब तो तुम ये कर
Hear the echoes of the valley. Get to work. Laline, East Papa.
Burn it down! Wrath from the sky!
Time to shine. Warriors, attack! After them.
आले दवाई सो जा तब एक बार
Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge!
How dare you! Let the mountain's veins boil! Yeah! You must be the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the masters of the Night Wind.
All who resist the abyss will pay the price.
Switching gears.
All right. Hear the echoes of the valley. Show no mercy. You two. Time to end.
Pyroclastic surge!
The abyss shall rise.
This stronghold is neutralized. Good work, everyone. Huh. The Abyss Order's all To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least. Well, whatever. With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, maybe it's just me. But an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. The fighting gets more, but this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that... well... Huh? Not sure I follow. They did a tactical retreat, that's all. I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measure. So you're saying there's more? I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage. So let's stay alert and keep our Paimon had a hunch, but you're right. Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast. Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take...
Rev the engines!
Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. Oh, we've scoured the entire area, but still nothing. Are we supposed to believe that it just Huh. Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way. But then again,
Oh, thank goodness! Someone's here.
who are you?
No, now isn't the time. Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
Yeah, where are they?
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
We're not. We're completely.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
What's wrong with that girl? Oh no! It looks like something really hit her. Maybe she was right. Quick, let's see if she's okay. What's wrong? Are you hurt?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous. Huh? Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. You nearly kicked the bucket. Great!
Savior?
मैं तो मेरे तो जुगाड़ चल रहा है.
Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
जहाँ
Are you
extension लगा
done?
है
It just looked like you were
वहाँ से
slicing in thin air.
बाहर से है लेकिन
Kind of funny, actually. Oh, really?
अब इस है सब लेकिन जहाँ पीछे जहाँ मैं बैठती हूँ ना वहाँ पे कुछ नहीं है लगाने के
Sure.
और चैट कौन पड़ेगा
It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just...
Have you never shaken hands with someone before?
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to...
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With him around, so what was the deal with those?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't...
Whoa, that must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters? Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't see something, it's because, but more importantly,
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any more running for a while.
good idea. We'll take you.
Phew, thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
Yeah, you already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own.
A small village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one said fun.
Huh. That's the second time you called the travel.
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. Anyway, there was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, the day of disaster is almost upon us. So my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find... I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw him. Well, The Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior. And he's already got a ton of time.
Actually,
What? But didn't you say...
everything except the gender. The same.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Really? Oh, of course.
Who is it? You have a sister? Well, then that's it. It's her. Please, can you take me to see her?
Huh. Maybe, if you're lucky.
Huh? But
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout.
okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for her anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together. Yes, everyone says that the disaster is inevitable. But the Savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems kind of far-fetched. See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience. What's wrong, Deirdis? Something's clearly bothering you. You want to tell us what's going through your mind?
Oh, how should I put it? The Traveler looks just like the savior of my dreams, and it's not every day that the savior of dreams swoops in and saves. So I'm just a little overwhelmed. That's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit.
What do you mean, limit? What?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Let's just, like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough. If you manage to find the savior in the meantime, please.
Are you sure you'll be okay here?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry...
Alright then. Well, take care. What a mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on her. But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your sister when she's... Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now.
कौन कौन बैठा तुम्हारी स्ट्रीम पे?
संदेश भाई आप
वो नहीं है मान क्या नाम है उसका कदू को
क्यों कर रहे हो?
भोसड़ी वालों मेरी स्ट्रीम भी चालू करके रख दो पीछे व्यू चार्ज मिल जाएंगे तुम्हारी गांड में कुछ जा रहा
दोबारा बोलो
बोलो मेरी स्ट्रीम भी चालू करके देख लिया करो जानवर वैसे तो तुम्हें वेलकिन और लूनेटिक पता नहीं क्या चाहिए वो मिलेगा तुम्हें
We had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on? That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone.
मेरा ही कोई चल रहा है ऐसे तो
मैंने बोला 1000 सब होते दोनों को गारंटेड वैल्यू 1000 सब होते कदू और संदेश को और गिव अवे में भी नाम दिया जाएगा जिसमें 5 वैल्यू अलग से गिव अवे होंगे
बुआ का वेलकम चाहिए ना
वो दे ला दूंगा
Hasn't attacked us. And since we don't know what the... In a word, it's a stalemate.
हेलो
The guards have been
वेलकम
keeping watch
संदेश
by the clock.
भाई
But for everyone else, you
तू
wouldn't
भूत ही
know
बनेगा
what
रुक जा
for. Huh. I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself. Oh, but you're a great hero too, Yan-san.
जल्दी जाओ फिर इसको चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर
Great.
तुम स्ट्रीम कर रही हो किस पे?
Wow, Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it though. You do? Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside you once more.
Thank you for standing guard.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy.
क्या बन के बोल भाई
Nothing that
आपको
would
इतनी देर से
indicate
टैग कर
an
दी थी
enemy
रिप्लाई नहीं
attack.
दे रहे थे
I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile, just hanging around. There were even moments when they seemed to be
देखो चार्ट
meditating.
रेडियो चल
At
रहा
least,
था
that's what it looked like to me. Out of an abundance of caution, but they didn't sense anything.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well. The more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an
Ashby Nova, welcome to the stream, bro.
As soon as
What's up?
everything's
How
in
are you?
place and we're ready for an all-out offensive,
Nova आया, अब तो
there'll be
C2
no
हो
match
जाएगी.
for us.
Huh. Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going,
हम लोग
traveler.
देखिए वो तो बताओ 2-4 गेम खेल के फिर आ जाएंगे
Huh? Is that Tumaini? What brings you here? Is this like
तू lucky है.
meet
भुवन
and
भाई
greet?
कह रहे हैं
ये कह रहा हूँ.
ये कौन सी गलती बात
I wasn't. I'm so nervous.
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's so...
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat with our great hero? How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad? Or if I accidentally make a weird expression with my face?
No one's here to judge you on your posture or your facial expression.
I'm sorry, great hero.
Let Paimon guess.
May I challenge you to a...
What? How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time? Huh.
No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask but I am still on patrol. So please, great Paimon, if you wouldn't mind...
Ugh. Again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't... I'll be bragging about the day I got to spar with Tumaini.
Ugh. Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over it.
Well, some people connect through conversation, but
Okay.
not at all. We haven't spot...
As Paimon expected, nothing here either. You're back. So, did the guards find anything? Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer, but Paimon wants to look.
Traveler? You're back already? No one thought to wake me up, huh?
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value, but regardless, what I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Yeah, that's right. Does that mean anything to you, Siglali?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say.
I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still, it's like
कोई भी हाइड्रो क्रायो रख ले
signal that exists on
नोवा,
a different dimension
क्योंकि
from
उसे
ours.
हाइड्रो और क्रायो ही चाहिए
It
होता
might
है.
not interfere with ours or pose an
मेरी माँ ने तो
risk.
डायोना रख ले.
Just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you
Bulare.
can't tell what's going on.
आ रहा हूँ guys, एक सेकंड.
No wonder the shamans
कोको में
at
भी
the
रख सकता है, वो भी
front
अच्छी है.
lines couldn't sense anything.
कोई भी सपोर्ट देख ले.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the Abyss Order out of Natland for good.
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to gather the required force. In war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs.
मैंने अभी तक जोंगली रखा. जोंगली बेकार है.
Oh? Sure, what is it? Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche? Or
extreme negativity embodied in physical form? It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. For starters, trying to figure out which classification system to use is a real pain in the...
Alright, we get it. Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But could we just get the short answer?
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge? Anyway...
Normally बेकार है no.
There are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if Granny Eatsley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right?
Hey, I'm not that old!
Care to elaborate on what happened? This all sounds rather mysterious.
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? That sounds a little contrived.
बुढ़िया की लस रही है.
That's the part that bothers you?
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise. But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that, at the very least, we should remain vigilant. Keep a close watch on her.
Sounds sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Help to you.
Full throttle! All right.
Here we are. Deirdre will still be here, right? Oh, it's so quiet though. Uh-oh. What if Yansan was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all.
तो यही खेलती हूँ.
Traveler, watch out!
और लंबा quest.
हाँ कोई बात नहीं.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't know it was you. Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we...
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, and it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Oh, that's weirdly precise. Though, it does explain why your attack on the Traveler was so weak. Wait, if you really...
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero. He already saved my life once.
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image. What's the real reason?
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you. Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Oh, Paimon.
ये बेटा सबके लिए खाना बना।
I am so full. Thanks for saving me again. Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Deirdre. Guess that explains how
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across a...
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able... I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out.
You weren't in there that long.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house. And often, my mind would drift to this question. But my grandma would tell me, the answer to that question, think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, and so, if it's our destiny to live beneath the sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world.
Paimon, is it kind of like how journeying with the traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
I really treasured my world. The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, stories I always loved to hear about the savior, but I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah! Go you!
So, I finally ventured out. And I'm going to make my world bigger. One step at a time. And maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child. Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with...
Yeah, one day. Oh, if only we could tell her.
I need to find the savior and protect my world. Then, that's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing. So I've been...
You know what? That's pretty cool.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monster.
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
Can you see them now?
Paimon still can't see anything.
लड़की प्रोडक्शन पहले
Letting brave names echo. A dash of frosting. Wrath from the skies. Rev the engines. A little mood boost. Pyroclastic surge.
Huh? Wow, that was fast. Oh, Paimon's slowly but surely getting... You doing all right? Deirdre? Hey, it's okay.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You... spaced out?
I was just... the image of the traveler fighting to protect me.
All right.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting...
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, Deardith?
मीन आ गई।
चैनल है ना उनका। रात में बात चलते हैं एडिटिंग।
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed. A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain. A terrible curse that can end. The birth of a savior.
क्रिस भाई क्या आपके साथ भी प्रैंक होगा? कौन सा प्रैंक?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it didn't seem to work on you.
कॉम्बैट टाइम पता लग
I
जाएगा।
think I
अच्छा
made it even worse. I'm so sorry.
Oh, You better not be trying to pull a...
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than...
Self-control? What is... No, you go ahead. But for the rest of the night, Paimon is still...
Oh. Do I...
हाँ न्यू स्टोरी का चल रहा है।
Well, Deardith,
गाइस अपना वॉच आवर्स बढ़ाओ स्ट्रीम पे ताकि तुम लोग पार्टिसिपेट कर सको गिवअवे में।
Thank you so much for making all of it. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then...
all right, then we'll be off. Bye for now, dear.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling?
HP नोवा अपने सारे दोस्तों को बताओ जो जो गेंशिन खेलते हैं, मैं हर 100 सब्स पे एक वेलकिन गिवअवे करूंगा। Every 100 subs 5.7 जब तक चल रहा है।
She'll be able to fight us for sure.
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war.
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs! You don't see them? They're heading right this way!
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters. You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
What a
जो भी खेलता हूँ।
situation.
हाँ वो चेंज हुआ है वॉइस एक्टर।
Is it Deardith? Or the monsters themselves? Or is it us? Well, might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't... Woohoo! All done! Their morale seems super low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
सब्सक्राइब तो
So,
करा।
there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
क्या फायदा मेन बंदे की वॉइस नहीं, बिना वॉइस से तो अच्छा ही है।
Why those monsters might have been running away? Maybe something went down on the front line. Paimon's getting a little worried about Eon-san and the others. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night
अंदर
Inn
से
right
डॉग्स
away.
को बिस्कुट पार्टी करना पड़ेगा।
Bye for now, Deirdre.
अरे वेलकम भी दूंगा, उन्हें तो पार्टी देता ही हूँ।
अरे नीचे आना था, मैं मर गई दोबारा से।
आप आयमन की बात कर रहा है ना, समझ गया मैं।
हार गए हार गए हार गए।
We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now.
The front line has collapsed.
Huh? But how?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed, not ours.
Feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start. But this is good news, right?
No, we're still mustering troops.
Yeah.
Nowhere near ready. First, I was
First,
also confused about what, but just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy lines one person. Just a single individual. They stormed the enemy line. They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized. The guard who relayed this to me said that before he even had time to react, the enemy was... I'm only recounting what I heard. And I'm sure the guard in question must be exaggerating to some extent. And assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly they're a force to be reckoned with, so we don't want to come across as...
You don't need to sweat it, Eon-san. From your description, we're already... Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up. Dainsleif.
Oh, Dainsleif.
Rev the engines. All right.
ले लो।
It's been a while, Dane. And yeah, after we heard what you caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Eon-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsleif. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is fortunate to share a common enemy with such a mighty warrior as yourself.
अच्छा, इसकी भी वॉइस चेंज हुई है क्या?
बाहर कैसे आ गई?
अच्छा, इसकी आवाज ही नहीं है।
Mind him, Eon-san. He always talks like that.
It's quite all right. Uezo Eonson respects those of great power. It's quite clear that he meant no offense. And I am... Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Since this war isn't exactly over. See you later.
गेम की आवाज ब्रेक हो रही है। तुम पूरे बैठी हुई हो हो सकता
Wouldn't
है
have killed you to be a little more polite?
मैं उससे कनेक्टेड करती हूँ इसलिए।
Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have... We thought so too. But it sounds like you're no... What do you think we should do? Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order.
15 खरीदना है।
Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane. Well,
चल जाऊंगी
actually,
खरीदने।
we found his sister's hibernation chamber key near the collect. Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, she kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see. And then, this other time, we saw a look. She also said she was on a journey to find the savior. Her description of the
iPhone
savior
तुम
matched the
दोनों को भी
traveler
देता हूँ।
pretty closely.
लेकिन
So,
उसके लिए तुम
we
दोनों को
figured-
घर आना पड़ेगा, मेरे काम करने पड़ेंगे।
Yeah, that's right.
सतीश भाई आपको चाहिए क्या था? मेरे काम कर। अब मैं नया एंड्रॉइड चला दूंगी, घर आ जाओ। काम कर दो मेरे।
Wait, wasn't his sister
सैमसंग
on
की
the
एस सीरीज दिलाऊंगी यार। एस सीरीज दिलाऊंगी, एस सीरीज। वो वाला ले लियो, वो जो डबल डबल वाला जो जिसमें डबल स्क्रीन होती है, फोल्ड वाला जरा। साले तेरी ट्रिप स्पॉन्सर कर दूंगी।
Oh, sounds like the people.
अभी ये छोटा बच्चा कहाँ से आ रहा है? गोल कर दिया इसने, गोल कर दिया इसने। ये तो अखरोट है भाई। हैं?
Paimon gets it now. So, a bit like
संदेश में तुम मेंढक क्यों उठे?
except she grew up somewhere more isolated. Still, that doesn't
या अखरोट को मारो ना, छुप के साला।
मैं सीरियस नहीं हूँ, स्टोरी देख रहा हूँ। ठीक है भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम बाय द वे।
Sure. Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the Night Wind for tonight? You must be tired
I'm
after
good,
all
bro.
that
How are you?
fighting today.
ओके, थैंक यू किस लिए ब्रो? ठीक है भाई, अपने दोस्तों से सबसे बोलो मैं हर 100 सब पे वेलकम गिव अवे करूंगा। हर 100 सब पे वेलकम गिव अवे होगा, तो अपने दोस्तों को बोले जल्दी जल्दी सब करें। लेकिन ये सिर्फ 5.7 तक ही है, जब तक 5.7 का ये चल रहा है। नॉर्मल रूल्स 20 आवर का वॉच टाइम, और आपका क्या कहते हैं ये मेरे 100 तक हो जाए, मैं गिव कर दूंगा। जब गिव अवे कर रहा हूँ उस टाइम पे जो जो होंगे वो गिव अवे में लिए जाएंगे। कर देना।
इस साइड आ गई। इधर सारे एनिमीज हैं बहुत सारे। पॉइंट मिल रहा है पर से।
हाँ, एक बंदे को 20 आवर होने चाहिए। लाइक अगर मैं एक हफ्ते 3-3 घंटे की स्ट्रीम भी कर रहा हूँ तो वो एक हफ्ते में भी अपने पीछा चाहे तो पीछे 3 चला दे, कुछ भी चला।
and Neon-san discussing strategy together? Huh. Looks like they're getting along just fine.
नहीं, उसे मिलेगा नहीं, उसको चांस मिलेगा पार्टिसिपेट में, गिव अवे में पार्टिसिपेट करने का। जिसके 20 वॉच आवर्स होंगे, जिस बंदे के 20 घंटे होंगे ना वॉच आवर्स में, उनको पार्टिसिपेट करने का मौका मिलेगा। 2 घंटा हो गया, नाइस, बढ़िया।
You're here. I have some good. We just got word from the scions of the canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered after their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's the location?
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like they're
करो करो करो, सब करो।
With any luck, maybe we'll.
Yep, our army is almost ready, and we've sent a message to Mawika to let her know the plan. We.
लाइक करो भाई। हाँ करे, हाँ बोल इंटरेस्ट।
I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Danes.
लॉल।
I understand your concern, but an immediate strike is not on the
You're gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible. Just wait.
It's all right.
Meow.
I support your
Huh?
I admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own, even if things don't go to plan. He just needs to bide his time until we arrive. Mr. Danes, I wish you the...
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler.
Oh baby, let's sleep.
For a second there, I actually thought he was gonna brave it alone.
मार देंगे जल्दी आओ।
होता है। नहीं, वो पीछे मुझे मार देंगे भी चिल्ला रही। डिनर पे ब्रो मेरी तो डाइट चला रखी, खाना नहीं दे रहे ये लोग मुझे।
Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in that land?
भाई इसने बनाई भिंडी जो मुझे बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं। फिर मैंने अंडे भून के, उसमें भी मुझे रोटी पूरी नहीं मिली। शक्ल तो है। ओह अच्छा, ये इसलिए आया, समझ गया। तो ये सिर्फ इनको मारना आएगा ऐसे।
All right.
चल भाई मर जा।
पर वो करते होता है करा
गाइस
Rev the engines! Rev from the skies!
A dash of frosting. Let the mountain's veins boil.
This is a very different battle from the one we fought with the
ये बढ़िया यार, ये आके मार दिया।
They're fighting back with everything they have.
वो जा रहा है ऊपर जा रहा है ऊपर जा रहा है
फिर भाई मेरे को दीदी ऐसा क्या काम करवाती है मेट से जो वो घर छोड़ के भाग गई। भाई मैं क्या ही बोलूं, इसने मेड को बोला, क्या बोला नहीं बता सकता, छोड़ो।
Off to the freezer. Strike a pose.
इसने एक दिन बर्तन धोती है तो उस दिन काम मेड का करना था, तो मेड ने करा नहीं, तो इनने मेड के अगले दिन पैसे काट लिए उसके, कह रही वो मैं रखूंगी क्योंकि मैंने धोए। तो तुम समझ गए किस लिए रखे।
केवल 50-50 है
Pyroclastic surge!
हमारे यहाँ ऐसा ही होता है।
Full throttle!
साली स्कर को बुला नहीं दी यार, ये चेंज भी नहीं कर सकती भाई। भाई ये तो सीधा शील्ड तोड़ता है इनके आते ही। अरे दीदी को स्नैक्स नहीं खरीदने, दीदी कंजूस है तुम्हारी, तुम नहीं जानते। डांस ले वो भी भाई। Evil दीदी for real bro। भाई डांस ले ने माँ चोद दिन की भाई।
पर दूसरा वैसा तीसरा
Twilight Sword Dainsleif.
So, where's the traveler's sister then?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif.
यही अच्छा है मेरे लिए
So readily to others.
बढ़िया है भाई, मगर बहुत मार रहा।
You yourself cannot enjoy. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us
पर अब इसके भी एल लगने वाले हैं।
meaningless?
देखते।
एक मिनट रुको जरा, मैं आई जरा बाहर से।
Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our princess has, and I do not merely mean this battle. No, Her Highness has achieved something far greater. For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally. Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with Lay, and then used the loom of fate to reweave the late.
What? Wait. Does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Night Wind was all a smokescreen? Oh no!
Correct. And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years, and begin.
Right. You still need a few steps after that, such as finding plus. If it was really so easy, Malika and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to think back on the past few days. Have you truly...
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague. Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but
क्या कह रहा है? Points? ये कहाँ lose? मुझे बता. तो देते हैं, मैंने नहीं पता.
Letting crave names echo! Off to the freezer! But first, the flavor! Let the world collide!
Light it up! Pyroclastic surge!
The Abyss Order's mission has been fulfilled!
Bye bye.
That should be all of them, right? So, we've destroyed the abyss. Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
अरे जो पोकेमॉन के सबको निकालते हैं, वो बता. और इस बहुत सारे हैं मेरे पास.
चलो भाई ढूंढते हैं.
कितने मीटर 16,000. Hello, Sonia. कौन सा पोकेमॉन में?
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master. Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, but I taught you everything you... Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality.
वाह भाई वाह.
Neither of
ये
us
unicorn
has a
कौन
way
सा?
to completely destroy the...
ये
मेरे तो भिड़े जा रहे हैं बेफालतू में चूतियों की तरह. जब मर ही नहीं सकते तो लड़ क्यों रहे?
ये देखने में अच्छा लग रहा है ये वाला.
Never.
Nine
In all
point
my
days.
worst nightmares have I experienced anything. All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired?
ऊपर ऊपर क्या है?
Not a fan of reminiscing about old times.
क्या होगा?
Indeed. When the cataclysm
क्या होगा?
first struck,
देख लो. काम हो रहा है.
everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them.
आ रहा हूँ.
But she was nowhere to
तो
be
तो
found.
हम डॉक्टर लगेगा तो
Yes,
ऊपर
we
ऊपर.
knew that the great abyssal power within her had been, yet we still despaired at her choice. Still, I believe
Ah.
everything she's doing now,
मजा
her regret
आ रहा हूँ guys.
comes from a genuine place in her heart.
Let's continue.
Besides, who else
मैं
can
मरी
we place our faith in?
मेरे को बेस में लेके मेरे को बचाने और बच्चे
Are
जल्दी
proud
से नीचे
Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the
3 लोग आ
gods.
गए तब बच गए देखो कौन आ गया
गेट पे आया कोई? हाँ?
ये बैठा है अब्बा लोगो लोगो इधर आजा आ गए
सबसे जी इसका स्टूडेंट था।
बाबा
हाँ। क्या हुआ?
I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But I honestly can't remember. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. But as for the rest, memories, even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide, I would without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. You seem to remember much. Could you... Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the loom of fate heard. I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Conria's ley lines as they were, the loom of fate cannot weave without an abundant supply. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Indeed, we, a people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future, will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dream. What a shame it had to take this long. After 500... Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition. Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all, we had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even... Perhaps, but that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the loom of fate has now finished weaving the...
It's Judith! Great! She's still here!
We're not from the same world. Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I'll carry on looking for her. Even if you're not there to protect me. Although, I've already found my savior. It's you. You protected me. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your sister. So, is there anything you can give me that way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching for. Huh? What?
hero is back! Everyone— The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared. Right back in the same spot. But looking a lot...
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something.
Huh? You met your sister? And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well...
What your sister accomplished? It all but defies comprehend. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it. The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but during the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation.
Preserve a nation?
You're not the only one.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure don't you agree, Traveler? Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast. Huh?
Ian-san, leave. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need a
Traveler?
Full throttle!
1, 2... should need to make a few more. Some topical injury ointments. One of our tribesmen... He's just lucky others reacted so fast. If they hadn't managed to rush it... I gave him a detailed, clear training plan. But no. Now he's... what a pain. Now I'll have to go and give the...
Add Astro. Thank you for complete. Add Astro.